Hello and welcome everybody to another Duskmourn House of Horror draft. Well, I've been having a lot of fun drafting this format. I've done it twice. We had a really nice blue-green deck that we trophied with, and a really good Rakdos deck that I believe we won 5 wins with. But now we are sitting at Diamond 1, and if we do well in this draft, we will hit Mythic, which will obviously be great because maybe we can hit rank 1 again drafting Duskmourn House of Horror. Now, before we hop into this draft, just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all your Match the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. Whether you want to buy some booster boxes of Edge of Eternities, Final Fantasy, or Spider-Man, or you wanted some singles for your constructed decks, check out TCGplayer.com. Make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Also, go to HeavyPlay.com for all your Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories needs. They're the one-stop shop for deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, everything you need for your next tabletop gaming experience. Go to HeavyPlay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. They've got a ton of great products. They use this magnetic technology where all their products snap into place in a nice, efficient way. Check them out. They're also at every Magic the Gathering convention. Tell them Paul sent you for 10% off in person as well. All right, let's hop straight in. What do we have? Scorching Dragonfire at common. It's one of the best commons in the set. But we also have Breakdown the Door, which is a totally fine card, and Cursed Windbreaker, which is another card that I like. So all are fine options. I think it's between Scorching Dragonfire and Cursed Windbreaker, and I'm going to take the Windbreaker. I think the Dragonfire is also very good. I think it's close between the two, but this is a more fun card to play with, so gonna lean into the more fun card. Ooh, and we just got past Unnerving Grasp, one of the best uncommons in the set. Very happy about that. The commons here are quite weak, actually. House Cartographer's okay, but I mean, honestly, it's like Unnerving Grasp and a bunch of mediocre cards, so happy enough starting with 2 blue cards. Let's see where this goes. I haven't drafted the blue-white deck yet, but of course we're going to need some good, we're going to need to get past the good signpost uncommons to make us move in that direction. But of course, blue-green, very strong. Blue-black, less strong. Blue-red, also less strong, but blue-white and blue-green are the color combinations that you generally want to move into, if you're blue. Dang, these packs have been really bad. Is Patch Plaything the pick here? This card's fine. I like it more in Red White Shell. There's also Skull Snap's Nuisance, but like I mentioned before, I really don't love drafting blue-black as a color combination. What do you do? It's like a Rooms payoff. Well, this pack kind of stinks. I'm gonna take this card in case we want to have some fun. Okay. All right. We're missing out certainly on an okay pack, but like let's say Rooms is super duper open. I've never drafted the Rooms deck, so like that's certainly something to consider, right? Here, this is a pretty easy Spineseeker Centipede. Very good. Best card in the pack by a wide margin. So let's take it. You just shouldn't be seeing this late. How are we getting these so late? It's like the first or second best common in the format. Bunch of green cards too, so green seems somewhat open. There's also Drag to the Roots, but I think I'd rather take the Spineseeker Centipede and just make sure I have rock solid mana. Okay, all right, well, green's certainly open here. We have lots of 3-drops. There's a Defiant Survivor versus Say Its Name. I'm going to take the Survivor. If I do end up in blue-green specifically, I think getting Delirium or Say Its Name is sometimes not as good because you don't have enough permanents. So let's take the Defiant Survivor. I do think that's close, though. All right, well, we need something other than 3-drops. Vanish from Sight's very good. Get Out's also okay. It's double blue. It's a late Fear of Surveillance. Shard Mage's Rescue can be good in the blue-white deck as well, but I do think Vanish from Sight is actually a very good interactive spell, so happy enough picking that up. And now that's a late Trapped in the Screen. Pick 8. So that is an indication that white's probably open. This is also a very heavy blue pack as well. So yeah, kind of curious. Can we go green-white, blue-white? We could also splash Trapped in the Screen. I don't know, but this is certainly by far the best card in the pack, so I'm going to take it. Here, I'll take a Twist Reality. I actually don't mind this card as a spell in general. I don't know what my colors are, though. Here we have Abandoned Campground versus a second Twist Reality. I think I'll take the Campground here, given that I already have 8 solid playables, and I'm probably interested in splashing the Trapped in the Screen if possible. And of course, if I end up in blue-white, it's also a fine thing to play. So let's go ahead and do that here. No, like, No manifest payoffs just yet. This deck is just okay. Cursed Windbreaker plus Defiant Survivor is a nice combination, I will say. Yeah. We need more strong uncommons. I will also take lots of 2-drops here if possible. We don't have any. Wary Watchdog, Manifest Dread are the commons that I really like. The Death Touch creature is fine, but I want things that help me get Delirium. And of course, Manifesting is also quite nice. I mean, if you take a look at this deck already, Say Its Name wouldn't be very good. We only have 3 creatures. Like 3 actual creatures, you know what I mean? Wow, okay, nothing is tabling, sure. Like, we have 3, 4, 5 things that turn into creatures, but 2 of them are manifest cards. But, you know, look, if I get 8 fine playables out of every pack, I'll be more than fine. I think overall, this was a fairly weak pack. Like, my first few picks were very, very weak. Outside of my, like, second pick. So, I think this is okay given that. Not too strong of an indication that I was supposed to be blue-white here. So I think I'm just going to lean into blue-green here if possible. Another Spineseeker Centipede. There's a Razorkin Horde color. Inquisitive Glimmer is also quite nice. Drag to the Roots is an okay removal spell. There's also a Meat Locker, which, you know, I would like to find some ways to draw cards, but I'm just not going to pass up on the Centipedes here. And now by picking up the 3rd Spineseeker Centipede, like, the world is honestly my oyster. I can just play whatever color I want, and splashes become quite trivial. I just need to make sure that I have enough Jinx to cast early, you know, Unable to Scream, the 2-mana manifest cards, Wary Watchdog, but then we can really look to take powerful cards, and certainly also in the market for rooms, just to make sure that we have mana sinks in the late game. All right, pack 2, pick 2. What do we have? Anything that's blue or green that I would like? There's a Moldering Gym, but, you know, with all my 3-drops, I actually don't really like this card in this deck. There's a second Trapped in the Screen. Glimmerlight's just okay. I like it a lot when I'm drafting, like, blue-white enchantments, or even if I'm red-white aggro, but in green, I don't like it as much. It's fine. Fear of Burning Alive is fantastic, but I think the Double Splash, I think the Double Splash is just like a little bit too ambitious. It's a very powerful card, but I think what I'm going to do here, given my mana fixing situation, is I'm just going to take Trapped in the Screen. I'm not a big believer in Eltanak. So let's just take Trapped in the Screen number 2 as a really powerful removal spell to splash for in our current blue-green shell. Pack 2, pick 3 gives us Insidious Fungus, Meat Locker. There's a Terramorphic Expanse, but I think I can't, I don't know that I can really afford to take mana fixing right now. I think I want the Meat Locker or the Fungus. I like the Fungus a fair amount. Let's go ahead and take that. It ramps you, it kills enchantments, it kind of does a little bit of everything. Although, admittedly, I would like a Meat Locker type effect. Wow, that's a late FOMO. Red is super open from this direction. FOMO and Fear of Burning Alive and Clockwork Percussionist, but note that we have 0 red cards. It's weird, we passed the Scorching Dragonfire too. What do I take here? There's a Duskmourn's Domination and a Flesh Burrower. I found that this is kind of weak. Them losing all abilities, it's a 6-mana removal effect. There's a Terramorphic Expanse. I'm just going to take the Expanse over the Flesh Burrower and try to believe that I'm going to find good stuff. That was just an overall fairly weak pack. So I'm just going to focus on my mana fixing. Wow, Fear of Being Hunted, also a very good card, along with another Percussionist. But for us, we have Conductive Machete versus Meat Locker. I'm not a huge believer in Keybearer. And I do like the Machete, so I think I will take it here. Just another good manifest card. Wow, Disturbing Mirth. Woo. A lot of good cards here that we can't play. So the person we're passing to is like in our color somehow, which is annoying. There's a Get Out and Let's Play a Game on the Splash. I'll take this. It's a little bit hard to cast, but it feels like I am going to be needing playables here. So I'm going to take this here. Yeah, because, like, look at this. I mean, Ticket Booth is fine. Violent Urge is fine, but I don't want it for my deck. There's a Say Its Name, but my creature count's at 5. There's a Splitskin Doll, which is very good. Do I just take it? There's a Piranha Fly too. Whatever, I'll just take Splitskin Doll. All right, Wary Watchdog I'll happily take. Splitskin Doll I'm not 100% on. Here I'll take a Murky Sewer because there's nothing else I really want out of this pack. There's an Unsettling Twins, but I don't know that I want to splash for Unsettling Twins, you know? So let's just take the land here. There's plenty of black cards that I would be interested in splashing. Cryptid Inspector is not a creature card I love. I think I'd rather just take Moldering Gym. Alright, Patch Plaything, I don't really care for on the splash. Blue got completely cut off here. Let's take the Cornfield here, so our mana fixing is looking quite nice. Phoba, Fear of Burning Alive Tables. Savior of the Small is not particularly good here. I'll take Fear of Burning Alive in some weird world where we can splash it, but I don't think we're going to. We'll take a Razor Trap. I mean, these are all maybes. I guess I'm playing the Moldering Gym, but yeah. Kind of a tough draft here overall, I will say. Here I'll take a Fear of Falling. We're certainly in the market for some big creature to try to win the game with, and Fear of Falling is nice for that. Pack 3, pick 2, we have a very, very weak pack once again. Nowhere to Run is good, but certainly not, like, super exciting, especially on the splash. Fear of Failed Test, I don't love either. This is just a weak pack. This is just a miss. Like, Tunnel Surveyor, I don't like in this type of deck. I'm just going to take Nowhere to Run because it has the most upside, and then just see where this goes. I could pick it up with Get Out, which is kind of cool. Oh, I guess white was, like, kind of where we needed to be, but it feels like it's a little bit too late now. Like, Reluctant Role Model is obviously good, but I'm not going to take it here. Here, there's Manifest Dread versus Trapped in the Screen. I mean, our removal is still not great, and our mana fixing is good. So let's just keep taking Trapped in the Screens. There's a blue-white land, which I'm not going to take. There is a Nowhere to Run and a Seize from Slumber. I think my removal situation is pretty good now. I'll just take a Glimmerlight, just because I don't have any 2-drops right now. Cathartic Parting is a card I don't mind. Doomsday Excruciator I can't play. So I guess we'll take this. There's another Fungus. Ooh, and a Growing Dread. Wow! See, this is the type of signpost card I was talking about, but I just feel like it's too late to move in. So I think I just have to lean into Fungus or Growing Dread. I'm going to take the Growing Dread. Alright, I'm going to take Fear of Falling just because I need more top-end stuff here. Another Glimmerlight just because I need 2-drops. Yeah, I mean, this is certainly not the ideal setup here, but I will try my best and see what we can pull off with this. This is 27 minus 3, 24 cards. With the Split Skin Doll on the splash. Not a whole lot of ways to get value here either. I'm a little bit concerned about this one. I'm not going to lie. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 creatures. We have interaction at least. Our mana's good at least. Yeah, blue-green land, sure. Yeah, I mean, our mana is great. I don't really want to play Moldering Gym, but don't know that I have an option. Like, I have another option here. Yeah, I mean, it's like, do I want to play 17 lands or 16 lands plus 3 Spineseeker Centipede and Moldering Gym? I think I'll just play the 16 lands. Especially because my mana fixing is also quite nice. It's not like I'm going to be missing out on color sources. Hey, look, I got to showcase all the drafts, right? And this is certainly not the prettiest deck. There's, like, Pack 2 had a bunch of red cards. White could have been a direction that we could have gone. I don't draft green-white that often. So this was just like a really weird draft in general. I think we still have something. We can still make it work. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. I want 9 green sources at least. Don't need that many white sources. Can probably shave a blue as well. 5 white sources. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white sources. Probably just 1 plains, honestly. Another blue, because I have double blue cards. 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources. Sure. Yeah. I mean, not much thinking needed to be done here. I think this is just our deck. Now, like I said, I had a lot of opportunities to take a bunch of meat lockers and I didn't. I might regret it. This is probably the weakest, one of the weakest. This is definitely the weakest of the 3 draft decks that I've had so far. But let's make the most of this, play our best, and see what happens. All right, now before round one starts, just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying all of this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, I do have a Patreon. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Big shout out to all the patrons here. Really do appreciate all of your support. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, which I believe is a really great way to join an awesome community of folks looking to up their limited game. Whether you're a new player or an experienced player, there's something for everybody. Check it out. Also, I do monthly videos for the Patreon, and I do a monthly stream for the Patreon as well, depending on the tier level. So lots of benefits. Once again, check it out. If I were to project the number of wins that I think I'm going to get with this deck, I would go with 3. if I'm going to keep it 100%. We'll see what happens. We just need to get to land number 3, and then, like, our hand kind of gets unlocked here. Ghost Vacuum, okay. Alright, we did draw the 3rd land. I can kill that, right? Yeah. This is a very, very annoying card, and something that I'm interested in killing, for sure. Manifest Dread. Yeah, because that kills my Delirium, too. Alright, let's hit a creature here, maybe. We did. Alright. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. Do I want Spineseeker Centipede, or do I want to ramp with the Moldering Gym? I'm kind of interested in just ramping with Moldering Gym here. Like, the Ghost Vacuum is not a problem yet. So, I'm going to use the Moldering Gym to get a blue source, because if I do, I can flip my Fear of Falling, and then it'll be a 5/5 flyer that can shrink down their things, which I think is quite strong. Oh, I did realize something. I should probably play a second Plains. This is something that I forgot about, is you can manifest your Plains, and then all of a sudden everything crumbles apart. So, if you're playing a deck with a bunch of manifest, you should, and you're splashing, if possible, you should try to play a second land of that type. So, I should probably cut an island. Oof. This is interesting because they kept up 3 mana. They could very easily have something like a Seize from Slumber. So I kind of don't want to attack, actually. I'm going to just play Fear of Falling. Next turn I can go like Spineseeker Centipede plus Trapped in the Screen on the Ghost Vacuum if I need. It's going to be very, very interesting if they pass with 2 mana up again. Like, then I wouldn't really be sure what I should be doing. I mean, just continuing to play things is obviously a fine thing to do as well. And I feel like if now, even without the Seize from Slumber, like, if they have another way to kill Fear of Falling, they'll probably just run it out, right? I just need to basically get rid of this before they get to land number 6. Yeah, so, again, they're definitely representing... They're definitely representing a Seize from Slumber here. Whoa, my Tapper! Auto Tapper, why you do this to me? I meant to keep a white source open to catch Trapped in the Screen. Wow. That's disappointing. Oh well. I mean, the other card that they could have is like a sweeper of some kind. But I really feel like they have Seize from Slumber. Look at this. They're going to go Glimmerlight Pass. Like, they're not even going to equip the Glimmerlight. So now, I mean, if they do that, obviously we can just be careful and just, like, attack with all the other stuff. That's a land. Okay, so they can move the Glimmerlight now. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, it's a land and a Spineseeker Centipede. I just don't think they're going to go all in on a Spineseeker Centipede. So I'm going to still play it patient. And go to the weight room. It would be hilarious if they just didn't have it and I was just like... They've just been playing in such a way where it's just like almost assuredly they have it, you know what I mean? I don't actually know if I want to pick... If I draw Get Out, like, would I want to pick the Windbreaker up or the Cathartic Parting? I think it was kind of close. But now I have so much stuff, I should probably just, like, make a big attack. But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. 4 cards in hand. I just, like... Just, like, equip and cast your stupid removal spell. Oh, Fear of Immobility. Okay. Sure. All right. Oh my gosh, a second trapped in the screen? Honestly, I should probably just get rid of the Fear of Immobility for now. So they're going to kill one of these next turn, which is fine. And they're probably going to chump my 5/5 here. Take 6, go to 14. The nice thing, though, is even if they kill the Fear of Falling, they will not be able to activate the Ghost Vacuum, right? So they're at 14 life. I imagine my Fear of Falling will die here. And then next turn I can go, like, Trapped in the Screen, Ghost Vacuum, move Glimmerlight, etc. And the nice thing is I exile the Fear of Immobility, so they can't even, like, exile it with the Vacuum, which would have been pretty strong if they wanted to, like, put a Fear of Immobility plus a Spineseeker Centipede in play. I should have taken a Meat Locker. I just kept doing other things. Alright, say its name. Wait, you have a red card and a blue card in your white-green deck? Okay. Do you not have the removal spell? Like, if they have a Seize from Slumber, they probably want to cast it now. Okay. I guess I was just wrong and they just kept, like, a horrible hand. You know what I mean? Like, they just kept just a horrendous hand. Okay, that's a Zimone. They have to have it, right? They just have to? Oh, they don't have it. Wow. Okay. Alright, fair enough. So they get a 7/7 token here. What a turn, by the way. Zimone plus Shelter by Ghosts? It's kind of ridiculous. I kind of want my flyer back, right? But they also have Ghost Vacuum, which is quite annoying. I can't attack through to 7/7. I mean, that was a really, really good turn for them. Oh, let me think about this. There's one creature exiled. Sure. Alright. I have so much mana, I'm just going to move this so I can block the 7/7. Obviously they can move their Glimmerlight too, but they're not really in a position to attack me. And I have lethal with the flyers. So if anything, they might even have to just pop the Ghost Vacuum just to make a 1/1 flying chumper, which obviously I'll be happy with. Okay, Glimmerlight. Gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, they have 2 other cards in hand. Alright, opponent just passed. I mean, I don't really have any other option here, so... Did they have it the entire time? I mean, I knew they had it! So bizarre. Alright. Whatever. Okay. We have lots of lands here. Lots of lands. Okay, so they absolutely need to Ghost Vacuum now, right? And I can make one of the creatures lose flying, which is good. I will target the Spineseeker Centipede. I'll make this lose flying because I don't want them to attack me back with Fear of Falling and make this lose flying. So they get their red source now too. I mean, I guess they have a lot of power. Like, from what I'm seeing here, they do have power. They're splashing white for removal, red for removal. White, like, I don't exactly know what their colors are, but, you know. They're all of the colors, I guess. What are they doing? They have 1 red. And we drew a land. Not ideal. Like, there's no way they're splashing inside out, you know what I mean? But 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. We have 11 lands. We have 5 lands left in our deck and 13 spells. So we're certainly very, very flooded. Our opponent's also on 9 lands. They have 2 cards left. Presumably one of these cards is going to be good. But if they kill my Fear of Falling, everything kind of crumbles, right? Alternatively, if I can draw my 3rd Trapped in the Screen or Vanish from Sight, I can use that to kill this token. But yeah, I mean, that certainly that turn where they went Zimone into Shelter by Ghosts, like to make the 7/7 was very, very big. This is really interesting because they... Oh, this still works! Wait, I literally just didn't think properly. I needed... What am I doing? Well, I guess this can't attack me. I needed to do it the other way. But they had another Beastie Beatdown. It's 18-5, and they also have Fear of Abduction. This is absolute insanity. I'm gonna die now. What a turnaround. I don't know what they were thinking about, but wow, what a turnaround. That was huge. They had non-stop action. We drew the Vanish from Sight. Exile a creature you control. Wait, isn't this my creature? When this creature leaves the battlefield, put each card exiled with it into its owner's hand. I think I get both of these cards back. I mean, I get... Well, I'm at, what, 18? Oh, yeah, that's good. That's fine. Yeah. So they can't... They put this on top. Can they afford to play it? Very, very interesting here. They have to exile their token to play this, right? Which is not too bad. So they're going to attack me first. Then... They're going to attack me first. Then exile it to exile my Fear of Falling. Because they have to... this can remove the flying But anyways, this is just a lethal attack. So honestly, by playing this, I get to basically deal with a 9/9 token, right? So 10. They have to play the abduction, and then I get to play double creature next turn, which is fine. Super close game, honestly. Yeah. And then if I find another removal spell for Fear of Abduction, obviously that's very good. Alright, 6/6 flyer. Split Skin Doll or Get Out. I guess this, if I flip it over, it's an extra thing. So 3/2, it becomes a 4/3. Alright, this, whatever they draw here is going to be huge. Because did we draw another land? Oh, that feels so bad. Oh, wow, this is a lethal attack, so I have to block. Okay. They get to... The problem is they move the Glimmer thing. Oh, man, this is brutal. I need to draw something here. Because giving this flying doesn't matter. And a 3/5 blocks my Defiant Survivor so well. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Hold on. I can kill Fear of Abduction and get back Fear of Falling. And then I can replay it. Is that better or worse than killing Glimmerlight and attacking? They hit me with a good game? I'm gonna kill Fear of Abduction. Should I attack with the Defiant Survivor and see if they block? Because if they block, then I kill the Glimmerlight. And then this eats this and then I get a 2/2? Nah, I'm just gonna kill this. I mean, that was a really good draw. That's hilarious. Okay. Fair enough. One good fungus deserves another, I suppose. I mean, there's not much thought here. You have to just kill the Fear of Falling. Oh, they could kill my Trapped in the Screen and then tap down my Fear of Falling. Try to go about it that way. Yep. I still don't think they can attack me, though. They're at 5 life, and I get to manifest next turn. So, my opponent plays unbelievably slow. They have no cards in hand. This is an obvious no attack. I don't know what they're doing. Preemptive Good Games. Plays at the speed of molasses. Oh my gosh. Am I missing something here? Alright, well, Choice Reality should lock things up. They're at 1 life. That attack was pretty insane. I'm just gonna say. Unless they knew what was on top. I don't know. Yeah, but this should make it very... Unless there's like a crazy uncounterable spell, this should lock it up, right? And it feels like they drew something good here. Yeah, they sure did. And then guess what? Gotta hit him with the good game. You got to. It's you know, I don't start it. But if they're going to start it, you better believe I'm going to finish it. All right. We are 1 win away from Mythic. Let's go. Although, yeah. I don't feel great about my chances here. We'll see how this goes. That was a struggle. All right, opponent on the play. I have blue-white land, island, Moldering Gym, 9 green sources. I have a Trapped in the Screen and Seize from Slumber. I'm going to keep this. You know, it needs more lands, obviously. But the way that I look at this is like, even if I miss on green, I still have 2 relevant spells to keep me alive. So just like, you know, I'll have things to do, right? So I drew my 3rd land. And if I keep drawing non-forest, eventually I can cast Fear of Falling. This is a red... Oh my gosh. That's gross. They played a Vigilance creature on turn 2. What the hell? Oh, that's... Oh, God. Okay. I'm like, yeah, I can kill a 2-drop. Unless it's Fear of Surveillance. So they 100% have another land. Hardened Escort. Sure. Yeah, this is rough. All right. Because I'm using the... in case they play something that I absolutely have to kill. Like, I'm choosing to go with the Seize from Slumber here and then maybe go with Trapped in the Screen next. 5 cards in hand. Oh, their mana's good. They're just straight Naya, it seems. So, oh, Unsettling Twins. That's not good against my removal heavy hand. Or that's very good against my removal heavy hand, rather. Okay, you know... I mean, we had 4 draw steps at a green source. It is what it is, right? I never said my deck was excellent, and we kept a little bit of a dicey one. Okay, well, this is just way too much. Double Lionheart Glimmer, I was probably not beating that draw anyways. Like, even if I draw a green source, it would have been hard. Lionheart Glimmer is strong. If you can build up a decent board, especially after playing Manifest Twins, very, very strong. I had some ways to deal with it. I had the Cathartic Parting, it's just didn't have the green source. I still think it was an okay keep, but of course, it's one of those keeps where, like, there's a, 25% chance you just don't draw the green source, and of course, if that happens, you're in trouble. Gonna keep this. We got all of our colors on the play. Can't cast Twist Reality just yet. That's a Possessed Goat. Let's hope they don't have Winter's Intervention. It looks like they do. Oh, I forgot to add a Plains to my deck. Oh well. Oh, nowhere to run? Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's play Spineseeker Centipede to just make sure we keep hitting our land drops. We'll go get an island, because the second blue is pretty important here. We'll take 1. Oh, they're discarding a card. Fear of Abduction? Oh, no. Yeah, this is all kinds of bad. Like, I have to deal with this 4/4 and this Fear of Abduction at some point later. There's not a 4-mana way to get it out, though, right? So let's just do this for now. Like, right now, like, I just can't even deal with a 4/4, to be honest. A lot of the reanimation effects cost 4 mana, or 5 mana. So I just need to make sure that I keep up Twist Reality for that. Here, I think I'm going to go with Cursed Windbreaker. Because again, they don't have the mana to reanimate yet. Oh, Appendage Amalgam, okay. Oh wow, Defiant Survivor. That's nuts. So now I'm going to take the hit from the Amalgam. They definitely want lands. They kept a land. Hatched Plaything, okay. This is super interesting. I mean, I'm not going to be able to find a land, but like flipping this over, making a 4/3 flyer, and then making a manifest just seems too good here to pass up on. So I'm just going to do it. Presumably this is a land, yeah. Patch Plaything is going to do some work here. Yeah, like, what is this? Sure. Alright, I'm at 7 life, but I mean, now I have Delirium, and my board is looking very, very good. I'm just going to keep up Twist Reality now. Oh, that's an Insidious Fungus too? Holy cow. Okay. So I can use this to kill, like, Patch Plaything. Let's see here. They're going to play, like, a Emerge from the Cocoon or something here, I imagine, to get out of this. But regardless, like, my hand is loaded, and the fact that I have a counterspell here to prevent, like, you know, the crazy thing from happening is very good. Is there an instant speed reanimation spell? I don't know, but... maybe it's just a removal spell. Okay, there is an instant speed one. And this should do it. I forgot about some of the instant speed ways to kill things, right? So... alright, they go to 0, trigger, but doesn't matter, they die. And we are victorious. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the black-white Reanimator deck. It just kind of... the variance for that deck is really high. They actually kind of got it done with putting a big thing in their yard, but they didn't hit their land drops. There's just not enough ways to draw cards. I don't know. I just... black-white missed, for sure, in Duskmourn Limited. Alright, another shot at Mythic. We are 2-1. Playing against a Mythic opponent, so this is not going to be easy. We are on the play, and I'm going to keep a 2-lander with a Wary Watchdog and a Moldering Gym. I have all of my colors, so I'm just going to use this Wary Watchdog just to try to find land number 3. Lead with the tap land, of course. Basically, if it's not a land, I'm going to put it in the graveyard. Turn 1, Underwater Tunnel, so... blue-white, blue-green... I mean, could be anything, honestly. This is just a fine, solid card to play in any deck. We would definitely have played it, too. Yeah, the problem with my deck is it's just a Bant deck with cards, not a lot of card advantage, and 0 manifest payoffs. So, yeah, like it's just not going to be easy. Alright, we did draw a land, so now that changes kind of what we want to do with the Watchdog. I guess I'll keep it. Right, let's go get a blue source here with Moldering Gym. So now it's like any land is good, and we have 3 trapped in the screens, and all in on Wary Watchdog. We are going to aggressively use these trapped in the screens now. Now, what I really hope they don't play is a Tunnel Surveyor. Tunnel Surveyor would be a disaster. It's unable to scream, okay. They missed the land drop. We're going for it. I mean, I got 2 more, right? And they missed the, like I said, they missed the line. Wait, they bottomed, they put an island into their graveyard. I guess they really wanted a white source. That's, wow. Okay, sure. Alright, we get to Surveil. Lakeside Shack, I do not want. If it was an untapped land, that's more of a consideration, because then I get to use Weight Room. but because it wasn't. Okay. I think playing that is better than, like, playing a 3-mana card. Oh, there is the Tunnel Surveyor, okay. That is a Glimmer Light, so we get to play both of these now. Let's shrink Tunnel Surveyor. Hit for 4. Cursed Windbreaker. Get Spineseeker Centipede there. We only have 2 types, though, so it doesn't really matter for now. But, I mean, they're just hosed. Yeah, they're just hosed. Like, we drew well, and they just stumbled. I'm sure they had an awesome deck, but we have hit Mythic, folks! Yes! All right, and fairly early-ish, I want to say. Like, what's the... I'm recording this on the 9th. Okay, it's pretty good. Pretty good, and we hit our line. I thought we were going to win 3, and we hit 3. So, we're good. We're good. All right, opponent on the play here. We got a 2-drop into Spineseeker Centipede, so absolutely keeping this. All right, planes from the opponent. Ooh, Split Skin Doll. Hey, well, we'll be able to draw a card off of this. Red-white. Okay, Acrobatic Cheerleader. I am certainly going to just trade with whatever I Growing Dread here. I don't think it really matters. Jump Scare, I guess? Oh, turn inside out? Sure. It's a very good card. I mean, 1 mana, make a 2/2 basically. That manifests, so. Turn inside out has proven to be one of the best combat tricks in the format. Very, very good card. And Friendly Teddy, okay. What do I want to do? I can either play Cursed Windbreaker to try to get to Delirium before I run out the Spineseeker Centipede. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. Just like, I feel like I'm going to be pretty close to Spineseekers. Yeah, let's do that. Like, I don't care about this flying. Although I guess the downside is I could have hit a planes or something. Friendly Teddy is an interesting card to play. Piggy Bank, sure. And Veteran Survivor. I mean, they are bringing the beats. They are certainly bringing the beats. I think this is probably just the turn where I should double spell here. But I want to keep up a green source so I can play the fungus. Like, we just want to keep our life total somewhat high. Like, I don't mind trading Insidious Fungus for Veteran Survivor. Like, just anything to get in the way would be fine. Some kind of combat trick, it seems. Shard Mage's Rescue, that's a really good one. Okay. That one's kind of annoying, I will say. Okay, fair enough. 2 cards in hand for the opponent. Cutting us off from Delirium, and another Veteran Survivor. Oof. Okay. I'm going to play Fear of Falling because next turn I can go Machete plus Split Skin Doll if I need. And I'm hoping that their last card isn't something good. But the thing is, they haven't used the removal spell yet, so that's the concerning part here. If they kill the Fear of Falling, it's kind of a disaster. Nope. It's just Shepherding Spirits. That's huge. Okay. Okay, this is good. Now, this is a 4/5 flyer. I don't think I can play Trapped in the Screen because it's just far too weak for... I just need to overload the board. So let's play out the Machete here. Too bad I can't draw a card, but I think I still need to play this out. Honestly, looting and when I have a forest in my hand is not even that bad. I can attack with this. Actually, why don't I just attack with this? Is that good? It prevents damage from coming in, and I can still block the other cards with these two. And I just make this lose flying. Oh wow, I'm 57? Holy cow. Okay. I'll take that. Are you kidding me? Ethereal armor? Okay. I will take it, I guess. Alright, well, it's okay. We have Trapped in the Screen, and now we know what to target. That was certainly a good draw. All your auras fall off. Alright, so now what do I do? Alright, Fear of Falling. Take us home. Take us home. 12 to 11, and that was a really bad time for them to draw land. Ooh, Get Out was fantastic. I can actually pick up to 1 or 2 creatures and or enchantments. I can pick this up if I want. I can pick these up. Wow, that was a really good draw. Let's play Glimmerlight. Well, okay, so now I should just go for like a lethal attack, right? So let's like move this here. Make it so this doesn't fly. I have 2 flyers. These are attacking for 8. It's 11 to 4, and I have Get Out available here. And they drill land, so... Alright, there you go. Decent aggressive start for the opponent with some tricks, but they kind of ran out of gas there at the end and got a little flooded. Which, of course, can happen in your Boros aggro decks. And we're now 4-1 with what I thought was a fairly mediocre Bant deck. But at least we have good interaction. We are rank 42. Let the climb continue. Alright, okay, even I have limits as far as what I can keep in Mulligan. And this one, 2 double blue spells and a white card and 3 forests. Okay, that one doesn't... I can't even talk my way into that one. We'll keep this, put a forest on the bottom. Turn 1 fungus. Let me read this again. Okay. So I should just sacrifice this. Just a ramp. It's just explore. But it's also a disenchant effect. I mean, it's just a really good card. Undead Sprinter. Very good card. Alright, we'll Centipede for a Plains. We'll keep taking 2 damage from the Sprinter. Next turn I can go Spineseeker Centipede for Forest and then play Growing Dread. Unholy Annex? No. That's gross. I don't think I can, like, realistically race it, so, like... I'm just gonna get rid of it. They drew their card, so I'm still down a card on the exchange, but... Yeah. Unholy Annex is, like, a top 3 rare in the set. It's like... Or the top 5, at least. Like, you know, Valgavott's Onslaught, Ghostly Dancers... Overlord of the Mistmoors, but Unholy Annex is up there. It's extremely powerful. Oh, I can't do that. Derp. I need to get a blue... This is weird. I need to get a blue source, but I'm going to play a forest. Because I would rather have a 3rd blue if I draw like a Get Out or something. Like I have double blue cards in my deck. What the hell? You really don't have anything better to do than do that? Okay. I mean, I can't hit Delirium, so... Let's hit a big creature. Yikes. We have a creature in the yard. I guess artifacts are harder to get in the yard, so... I'm just thinking about Delirium for the Spineseeker Centipede. That is an unnerving grasp. Nothing to bounce from their side. It puts a sorcery in my graveyard. I should probably just target Growing Dread. We'll manifest the Fear of Falling, of course. So now we have Delirium. And, oof, lots of options. Oh wait, I don't need to run this out right now. Trapped in the Screen or Cursed Windbreaker. Let's put the enchantment in the graveyard just to put even more types into the graveyard. Alright, I mean, that was a huge turn, right? Like, we got to make 2 2/2s. We gave ourselves Delirium. And they just spent a turn doing nothing. Which is very surprising. I'm sure they have a really, really strong follow-up here, though. That's it? Impossible Inferno? That's really weak. I'm going to exile this Sprinter. Play Glimmerlight. Put them to 5. Innocuous Rat, okay. They probably have like a Final Vengeance. They have to guess which manifest is like the one to kill. Wow, they chose the right one! Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. They actually chose the right one. Alright, so I guess we move this here. I can't flip anything, so... Wow. Okay, so they manifest. And then I'm going to make a 5/5 here, and hopefully that's enough. Disturbing Mirth, that's an excellent card. Let's go Weight Room. Target, let's do the dog. Alright. I have 4 attackers. Like, even if they play 2 creatures, I'm okay. That doesn't do it either. Yeah. I mean, they had a good deck. Razorkin Horde Color, Disturbing Mirth, Innocuous Rat. Like, it looked like they have the shell for a very solid Rakdos Sacrifice deck, but we are still somehow pulling it off here. They definitely kept kind of a suspect hand. Like, okay, actually, their deck wasn't that... Like, double Impossible Inferno in your Rakdos deck is less than stellar. It's a little bit clunky, a little bit slow, but yeah, I mean, their deck looked fine, but we're just curving out and winning games somehow. I'll take it. 5-1. Rank 35 now. Alright, opponent on the play here. 2 Trapped in the Screens, Vanish from Sight, and Wary Watchdog. I have 2 Islands and a Terramorphic Expanse. So, big question here, of course, is... I'm going to keep this, but it's just... What do I do with the Terramorphic Expanse? Like, I have way more green sources, so I can... use that as a justification to get white, but of course if they play a 2-drop, I might want to play Wary Watchdog, because I do have lots of ways to get white in triple Spineseeker Centipede plus Moldering Gym. If I just naturally draw green or white, that would obviously be fine too. Okay, we did naturally draw green. So yeah, I'm going to go Terramorphic Expanse, and just use this to get a Plains now, and we can go turn to a Watchdog, Trapped in the Screen, Vanish from Sight, etc. Turn 1 Patchwork Beastie is quite strong. And to say it's don't hit Delirium. Okay, they didn't hit Delirium. What are they getting back? Beastie, maybe? They have 3 types in the graveyard now. I can't imagine it's the Branch Snapper unless they need a land. But if they need a land, they'll just get a land back. Oh, wow, it is the Branch Snapper, okay. What do I know? So certainly don't need lands. So put that away. It's another land into the yard. 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess they have like a nice natural curve where they want the Beastie. Or sorry, the Branch Snapper. Okay. Wow. I mean, there's a chance they just don't even hit Delirium, right? Well, I'm going to play this first. Get a forest, because I have 2 blue already. And, yeah. I want to play the Centipede first, because if they do choose to block my Wary Watchdog, I want the Surveil to count for something. And our hand is decent, right? We have, like, several interactive spells. Ooh, that might give them Delirium, actually. Nope. Do I want Growing Dread here? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just put another card type in my graveyard, because now the Vanish from Sight turns on Delirium, and it's something that I'm reasonably interested in running out if they play something decent here. Not only does it deal with the permanent that they play, it uses all my mana, smooths out my draw, and I have a 3/3. But if they do nothing, what do I want? I'm going to hold the Vanish from Sight here. Ooh, this is interesting. I can just kill the Beastie. Yeah, let's do that. In response to the land cycling. I'll keep Curse Windbreaker. So they get a land here. They're at 18. They play a 5-drop. That is a Bashful Beastie. We'll go Trapped in the Screen. I could have played Fear Falling too, but I like Trapped in the Screen better there. It feels right. Alright, they got 6 mana. Certainly have the ability to play something big here. But next turn we can either double spell or just play Fear of Falling, depending on what they do. They're looking at Trapped in the Screen. If they have Vanish from Sight, it's definitely a little dicey. Okay, it's Cathartic Parting. They're shuffling some stuff in. Okay. And a Flesh Burrower. Fair enough. Do I allow this trade? No, I won't. I'll just wait. Alright, 2 cards in hand for the opponent. We're just kind of going back and forth. They've milled so many lands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. Wow. Wait, what are they doing? Okay. This is very... They have 1 card left. I'm going to keep up Twist Reality, but I don't know if that's correct. But this still seems fine. I get to flip this up. 11 to 18. They have 2 cards left. Wait, they attack with the flyer? Okay. Spineseeker Centipede. They don't have Delirium. We'll let that resolve. Now, keep in mind they can just remove Delirium from my deck. Life totals are 14 to 11 right now. Looks like they're also considering moving the Curse Windbreaker over to the Flesh Burrower, which would be a totally fine thing to do. Wary Watchdog. All right. Hmm. 14 to 11. Let's move it to the Fear of Falling so they can't hit me with the Chandelier. One card, but it's an unknown card. It's like a card that they top deck, so hopefully it's not strong. I feel like this was the best window for me to play Fear of Falling. They put Tunnel Surveyor into the graveyard off of the Surveil. And by making a 5/5 Fear of Falling, Monstrous Emergence also doesn't work, which is really good. Really, really good. Okay. I see. That's a Machete as well, and I have a Twist Reality. Okay. So now I can just make the Flesh Burrower unable to block. Or I make it lose flying. So I'm just going to play it safe here. Let's attack. You can't do it. You lose flying. You have to... I guess you don't have to block with the Chandelier. Sure. And then we can play the Machete. Another Fear of Falling sounds ideal. Pass. They hit me with a good game, but unless they concede, I'm not going to hit them back with a good game. You know what I mean? But given that I have a Twist Reality here, I am feeling pretty good. They're at 2 life. All right. Bashful Beastie. Yeah, I mean, their deck didn't look like... It just looked like an average blue-green deck, nothing too crazy going on. And if we play against decks like that, we certainly have a chance. But, if they had a blue-green deck with all the fixins, like, obviously we would have just gone run over. But so far, we've been getting pretty fortunate with our draws and our pairings. We are now 6-1. I would not have guessed this deck to be set up for a trophy. I would not. Not at all. All right. Playing against a rank 91 opponent. Let's get some delicious elo. Okay, I will keep this hand. We have one of each basic, Spineseeker Centipede, and a bunch of stuff to play. Probably going to get a second blue source because I have the Fear of Falling with the Centipede. The question really becomes whether or not I want to play the Split Skin Doll on turn 2. The answer is usually no. Because you want to be able to use this to draw a card. So I don't think I will. But we'll see. If they play like a turn 1 Norin or something, I might want to play it. Or a Veteran Survivor. Okay. Yeah. When they just play Island, I'm fine just chilling. Blue-red, okay. Let's get a 2/2 flyer out there. Scorching Dragonfire, sure. Ooh, Conductive Machete. Let's do that. Stop killing my stuff! Okay, what do I have in play? I have an enchantment. I don't remember what my instant and or sorcery count was. I think I have more instants. Spineseeker Centipede. Alright, teamer value. My opponent, extremely smart. Okay? We're gonna give them credit for being extremely... Oh, they got a swamp? I can't play the Fear of Falling, right? Yeah. Alright, I want more blue sources, so let's... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's tap like this. Let's get an island. Play said island, play Split Skin Doll, draw a card. And we have Insidious Fungus as well. Okay. Well, they're all the colors, and they have Bottomless Pool, which they're going to use to bounce. Oh! Okay. So I have a Get Out now? I can return creatures and or enchantments. I can't return these, unfortunately. Oh, man, that is awesome. That is awesome. Look at this. They drafted, like, the all-in rooms deck. I love it. I don't have to kill this just yet. I drew a counter spell. What does this do? +2, +1? This is actually tough. I don't know what to do. That's fine. That gives me Delirium. Although bouncing this with this would have been pretty good. Vicious Clown. Okay. Omnivorous Flytrap? They don't have Delirium yet, but I feel like I should counter that. Another Spineseeker Centipede is excellent here. Let's get more blue sources. Now what? The thing is, these rooms don't do anything, but I can still just play the fungus and keep up mana. Glassworks. Okay, hold on. I gotta look at this. Whenever you unlock... At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. You win the game if there are 8 or more different names among unlocked doors of rooms you control. Okay, we'll let that one resolve. Sure. Diversion Specialist. Sack another creature or enchantment. I'll just... They have one card left. Alright. Play a land. They have one card. Let's attack for 3. Let's play Fear of Falling. I don't want to use my mana, though. I want to be able to keep up Insidious Fungus for whatever. Unable to Scream, sure. That counts. And a Razorkin Horde Caller, okay. This is a... Okay, sure. I guess that's a 4-3. But I believe they're just gonna die next turn, so I'm just gonna block here. Destroy target enchantment, kill this. Give this flying and make it big, and that's it. Yep. There you go! Easy 7-1! And we are now in the top 21? It's crazy, like, sometimes you just, like, I'm just recording a... Like, honestly, I've been taking it a little bit easy recently. I have. And I've been just doing, like, a video a day. But we've been running really hot. We've been running really, really hot. Within, what is this? 9 days? We're at Mythic rank 21, playing 1 draft a day. That is a crazy conversion rate. I think we have like 4 trophies in our last 7 drafts and like a 5-3 and a, yeah, I mean, we've been doing very, very well. And I will say this is certainly not a deck that I thought was going to win it all, mostly because there's a lot of bombs in this format. And my deck just, I don't know, if I play against a deck that's just way more powerful than mine, I'm just going to lose. But that just didn't happen. Like, my opponents just also had regular decks. And we certainly, you know, had the removal to deal with some bombs, right? So, we just made sure we had good mana fixing, and this is the power of the Spineseeker Centipede as well. It lets you just do whatever you want with your mana. Our mana was rock solid, right? We had plenty of threats. We had an okay curve, but like I had to play double Glimmerlight, which is not a card I love in blue-green. I had to splash Split Skin Doll. I mean, there's just a lot about this deck that I wasn't sure on. Yes, it had a decent curve. Yes, it had good fixing. And yes, it had good interaction. And this is proof that when you have all 3 of those, you always have a shot. you always have a shot, right? You just play your creatures, you kill some things, and you just beat them down. My deck had very few bombs. I think Unnerving Grasp was my best card, but we got it done with good removal, good interaction, and no bombs. I mean, this is way, way worse than the deck we had yesterday, for example. But it still got it done. I don't expect to win. Maybe I was a little bit pessimistic. I think maybe I should have set the line at 4 wins with this, but certainly didn't expect to get a trophy. But you know what? I'm happy. We hit Mythic. We're rank 21. And that means we have 20 more days of battling to try to hit rank 1. Maybe we can do it again in Duskmourn Limited. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in a different way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Also go to TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to buy some booster boxes of Magic the Gathering product or any other TCG games, or you wanted some singles for your standard, modern, pioneer, or commander decks, go to TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but certainly not least, go to heavyplay.com for all your Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories needs. They are the place to go to for deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, all kinds of good stuff to make sure you're fully ready to go the next time you play on a tabletop setting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.